37 degrees, and it's not too cold for me. Some people say it's Miller time. It's Starbucks time for me. Yep. Hey there, it's Simply Obs. So I'm just gonna take a few minutes to talk about just a few things that affect me, and maybe if anybody has had brain injury or a TBI or an accident, anything, you can identify with this. So first thing is aphasia. And firstly, I will say aphasia sucks. But so basically what it is it says aphasia is acquired communication disorder that impairs a person's ability to process language but does not affect intelligence, and it impairs the ability to speak and understand others. So basically it's kind of like you trying to say orange, and you're like, you know that thing, it's a fruit, it's round, it's juicy, it's color like orange, but you can't think of it. So I think what I have is anomic aphasia. So my poor speech therapist in the 3rd hospital, Katie, she was always trying to see if I had it. And of course I was like, I don't have it, But after going on 3 years, I'm like, I totally do. It's very frustrating though. So that's kind of one thing. It cannot be cured, supposedly, but I believe it does get better. It's still frustrating when you're trying to explain yourself and you just can't think of the words. Like, talk about frustrating that is. So, gosh, one thing that I never thought I would be upset about, but my balance is still, it's a lot better than it was, and I can walk and stuff, that's good. But running, never thought I would ever want to do that. We had a joke in college that our softball team, we were actually the track team because we had to run so much. I hated it, and I was always like super slow. But now that I cannot run, I actually want to run. What? Yeah, it's true. So actually that started when I was losing weight 4 years ago. I got to where I actually like to run. I'd run 4, 6, 9 miles and yep, no problem. I wouldn't run fast, but just getting out there and running, yep, no problem. And I got to where I would run a half mile like in Vegas, it was like in November-ish. So thankfully Lynn ran it with me. It was like way back, 2016? Or no, sorry, 2015. Yep, shout out to Lynn. But so one day I'm gonna get back to it. But and another thing, which some may think it's a good problem, but I don't like carbonated beverages anymore. So for beer, I'm like, yeah, that's fun. I've always hated beer. So I'm like, carbonated, nope. But sometimes I'm like, you want a root beer float or just a Dr. Pepper. I'm like, it'd be nice. Nope, can't do it. So, a weird thing to happen, but I guess it happens to some people with TBI. Not very many though. Oh well. So, and another thing that happened, because I was trying to figure out like before versus after, like how am I, because I know, well, I've done research, and a lot of people that suffer TBIs have massive personality changes. And I was like, wow. I know I did, but thankfully it was more on the better side. And I was not mean. But my friends were warned. I'm like, when she wakes up, she might be mean. So I'm like, wow, that's different. So I asked my mom, how am I different? So it's funny, Mom's like, well, you joke around now, you didn't before. I'm like, really? And my sister said, you never joked around with Mom and Dad, really, but you did pretty much with us. So, but Erin did say that, she's like, well, you are a bit more, what did she say? Oh, you're much more easygoing now, and you don't let things get you so frazzled, fired up. You let things pretty much roll off your back. So I was like, well, that's pretty good. I still do get upset about some things, but most of the things, I just don't care. So I think that's pretty awesome. It was, I lost weight, and so I was version 2.0. But then after this, I'll say, oh, this is version 3.0. So there we go. Different again. But so there's always been the whole, I want to help people. So I'm like, dun, 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 let's go save the world. So, and I retook my personality. So I am an INFJ, which it's one of the, how do you say, fewer ones, like 1% of the population. So, I mean, it's rare, but I retook the test after my injury, so I'm still the same. So, which is funny because Mom's like, no, you're an extrovert now. And I'm like, no, I'm an extroverted introvert. I still need my alone time to kind of gather my thoughts and recharge, we'll say, but I can talk to people, I don't care. But I think that may be a part of my not having a filter now. I'm like, I don't care. So I don't care what people think about me, well, for the most part. But hey, that's a good thing. But oh yeah, and I will say, what is it, INFJs. So gosh, it does have a lot of people, like Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, Jimmy Carter. You know, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good company. So, but anyways, so INFJ. So I'd say find out yours, and see what works for you, what doesn't, and how to work with others. But anyways, good thing is I don't care so much, and I don't get so mad, and I don't care. But so that's a little bit about me, and I hope you go out and live the life that you love and help encourage others.